Welcome to the Town of Fairfield Shellfish Commission meeting, June 12, 2024. We have a quorum. President is John Short, Tim Macklin, Todd Kenke, Cindy Wakeman, Tim Bishop on the line, our Conservation Director. So we'll go right to the approval of the draft meeting minutes of May 8th, 2024.
I liked it.
Any changes, corrections, questions?
I didn't see any problems.
I don't see anything.
No, I make a motion to approve them.
All right, so Todd makes a motion to approve.
I second.
Cindy seconds, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion approved. All right, we go to committee reports, clam relay and planting. We thought maybe we could get a relay in, but it didn't work out. So I don't think we should shut before July 4th.
No.
So we'll get a relay after July 4th. That'll be a little bit better.
Have you gone clamming lately? I haven't gone in a
I
while.
haven't.
When we did the relay, I went clamming to the 15 samples.
You got
this
it.
year. I have a permit. I have a permit.
I got the permit too.
So
Neck hanger.
I know some people have gone clamming and caught some clams.
Okay.
I don't know if it's necessary to do a market buy before July 4th.
Get out there and just see if I
Yeah,
find anything.
but
I'll take your word for it. I mean, I would, but like.
Yeah.
if we get out there and there's a emergency that there's no clams,
Yeah.
what do we do?
Well, I might can go down there or at least see if anyone's clamming and ask them how they've been doing, and then if it sounds like they're.
So we'd have to make a motion to approve some funds to buy clams.
Just in case.
And that's if we can get them
It's
also,
original.
so.
Okay.
I'll pull like 20 feet where there should be clams, where we typically, and if I don't get a clam.
Then you go to the right past the
Yeah.
jetty, and that's where we did the last relay.
Oh,
At the
Everyone
end, go
knows
all the
that.
way
Yeah,
to the jetty and.
Rocky
Into the jetty, just.
Hey, which
straight out
side of
there.
the jetty?
Well,
Private side or the public side, or not private, but you know.
to the east, we'll say, a little bit,
okay.
Slightly east.
just
Okay.
past it.
Okay.
That's where I was talking.
The boat captain kind of lost his direction there and went to the other side and then never really made it all the way down. But there's plenty.
There's clams.
All right, so we're not gonna spend it.
All right.
All right, water and habitat quality. We'll start that off with, our rain trigger was increased to 1.5 inches at Sasko.
Yeah.
Good.
Additionally
news.
improved area A. So that should really keep us open a lot more than we have been.
I'm sorry, did you say a rain trigger?
Our rainfall trigger for closing the beds.
Okay, thank
Used to
you.
be 1 inch, and now if we get over 1.5 inches, we have to close.
And we were always just barely going over, so
Yeah.
that took care of like
Either way
33% of it.
Yeah, we'll be open
More.
at least 75 to 80% now versus 66. Cindy, you wanna handle the water and habitat?
Okay, so for the reporting month of May, according to the town water hall water station, we have approximately 4.98 inches of rain. The amount of days shell fishing was closed this calendar year is 81. The amount of permits. As of last month,
So we're on permits and access now.
sorry.
Go ahead, Cindy.
So we have 124 resident, 93 seniors and 10 non-residents for a total of 227. 71 was received via mail and 156 online permits.
We gotta pump up the social media or something to get these permits, so. We can sell at least 75 more to get to 350.
That's our target, you think? Yeah.
Yeah, somewhere around there. 350 to 400 is our real target,
Get a
but
late season boost with the clinic and stuff.
if we can get a relay right after July 4th and get that video out, or even use last year's video, just to get people excited that there's clams.
Yeah.
You know, the season really has been kind of odd this year. So it's really just starting.
Yeah.
It's like a lot of weekends were wiped out.
Yeah, if I guess could we just do like a little pop-up informational thing at Sasko Beach where we just like bring the tent,
Mhm.
just bring some of our information, tell people about it.
Yeah.
You know there are clams there.
Yeah, yeah, did you know that?
there
This is a
are-
clam rake.
As long as we tell Parks and Recreation, we're gonna set up a tent just for a couple hours.
Yeah.
On a weekend or something, we're not gonna close the beach or anything like that.
Yeah, no,
They might agree.
Okay.
just an awareness.
Tim,
Yeah, just let me know a date for that and I'll get a email approval.
all right, great. Southport Beach reopening,
Nothing.
nothing. That rainfall trigger going up, I asked Emily Marquis at DABA, and she said it doesn't affect that beach. She said it's just on data that they have about Sasko that it shows that we should probably be up at an inch and a half. So we just gotta keep sampling.
Okay.
Do you have anything on Southport Beach, Tim?
No, I have nothing.
Okay. Commercial shellfish regulations. There's no real report other than, I think the boats are finished harvesting in the area outside of Southport Harbor.
Did you get any report?
I haven't talked to Dave Carey, maybe I'll send him an email and see how they did out there.
It was Mike O, Briar Patch.
So Briar Patch, H&H, Dave Hop, which I think is Bell's Shellfish maybe, and I'm not sure. Mike Hop is that, and then Mike Ortiz. So on that note, if we do decide right before this dredging happens, if we want the channel dredged, I'd like to see if Mike Orvez would be interested in that. He says there's some smaller boats and he spent a lot of time talking to us on that, so.
Mhm.
We'll see how he did out on the main ground there. But I know that it's loaded with at least clams in there.
Okay.
I'm not sure exactly how far in they're gonna go. but-
Sand.
Those have to
Gotta
be, like, yeah, how long do those have to sit for?
6
6
months.
months.
Oh, wait, no. It's done in the winter, only 2 weeks.
Oh,
Close to restricted relay.
Got it.
Yeah.
They're not dredging it until next.
It should be in January or something
January?
like that if it happens.
Got it. So once the marina closes then.
All right, oyster bed development. So we planted 12 bags of oysters and 15 baskets of shell, which is about 20 bushel. Cause they were full to the top.
Yeah, good.
Build them up right to the top.
We shoveled them heavy. They had to be 50, they had to be 80 pounds a piece,
My guess is
75.
man to the east of me, right? And to the left of me.
I love shoveling. Strong back, weak mind.
But so we laid them down in Sasko Creek and we were all there, so
Yeah.
we know what we did, but
Yeah.
put them in, we put down the shell on both sides of the creek and added the oysters that we grew out last year. They were big enough to put in. So I'm not sure, we put 12 bags down,
You pulled
How
all the
many-
biggest ones, you said?
we pulled a bunch of big ones, but there's still probably more. But we should see how many oysters we got left.
Mhm.
If there's enough where we can add some more this week, that should be good later in the week.
I'm
And
down.
I think,
That's good.
we could put some more shell out.
We'll load up some more buckets right to the brim.
So, and then you guys still been collecting shell, obviously.
Yeah, yeah.
Just dropped off,
I was listening.
things are picking up.
And then, Tim Bishop, we gotta have you on this one.
I'm here.
All right, so we're gonna need to start, if we're gonna put shell in, we're gonna need to start doing it, like the second and third week of June. Are we in that yet? Not really, but.
Yeah, it's pretty
And then the
soon, yeah.
first week of July.
Listen,
So I was wondering if you could possibly free up someone to run the boat for us. And
Yeah,
bring it.
just give me dates and I'll get somebody on the schedule.
All right, so we'll try to see when we can all get together. I think the best way we did it last year was the dump truck came
Yeah,
and lifted up and dumped into the buckets. We put those on the boat, did it again, raked it in.
close to the
That's,
dock, yeah.
that's the least amount of labor and
Mhm.
the least amount of shoveling. So if we
Without
can
getting
try-
it complicated, is this something worth what we had discussed on the side about using the DPW barge and doing it at mass scale if we rented a trash pump and did like 5 or 10
Yeah.
cubic yards at a time?
Yeah, I'd love to do that. Who's gonna
I
run the
don't know if
boat?
that's too much effort.
Tom seemed to think the boat will get stuck on the ramp. If it
I
pulled
mean,
up,
the huge loader from Public Works can drive pretty far into the water, so, I mean, if it comes down to that, I don't think that's a problem.
well, all right.
We could just
The
go in on
tires are 4 feet tall, so.
incoming
Yeah.
tide too.
All right,
if we
so,
end up waiting for a while-
If we can line up using the barge, we could, just have the loader
Sit on our
dump the
backs.
shell right on it, right? Or
Yeah.
But can they get to
or
where
out
we
of the
need to
back of
get?
the truck,
Where is it going? Is it going over in Ash Creek again?
going around the
By
corner.
That?
At high tide, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
We could get in close enough. I looked at it, Justin was saying it draws 3 feet of water, but it didn't seem like it did to me. I don't know if we need to go down with a tape measure and measure it.
Let's do that, confirm it, and
Yeah.
then let's do it.
I know it's a little more work on the coordination side, but I mean, we'll get, 3 years worth of shell in the water,
Yeah.
volume
thicker.
wise compared to
Yeah.
doing it with
If we
5
get it
gallon.
all
buckets.
in, that would be great.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll coordinate some dates. We'll get as many people as we can, if we can get some volunteers or whatever. We may probably,
If it's a Wednesday.
last year when we did it,
Yeah, if it's on a
Wednesdays are
Wednesday.
good?
Wednesdays are good.
So last year when we
Yeah,
did it, we
Wednesdays and
had,
Fridays.
Yeah.
I think Tom was there, a couple seasonal guys.
Yeah.
I brought a couple guys,
Yeah.
I won't probably get this year, but I was there, I might be able to get one guy. But yeah, if we do it correctly, I mean, we don't need so many people.
You just need one person on the hose.
All right, so we'll get you some dates, we'll try to get as much shell in the water as we can.
Yeah, dates and around the tide, and then I could line up Public Works and my crew. I have money in my budget before the end of the month for if we gotta rent a trash pump from United or whatever to blast water.
Yeah,
know,
they
somehow,
sell those
whatever, I
2-inch
don't know.
pumps there, we have hose, so,
Yeah.
the gas powered pump, that would be easy.
Yeah.
There's also, I mean, if we get all that shell in, if we're so good at it, we can get possibly even some more shell if we want it
Yeah.
from the Haven, so after, we went up there. Jimmy said, yeah, just bring a truck or you bring it by boat, but
Put all one too while we're up there on a Thursday. But yeah, he'd have to load us there though.
Yeah.
also on oyster bed development, so it still is, it's only June 12th. We have some bags of shell already like in the bags. What is it, like
Hang
10 or 12 of them?
Along the edge, yeah.
Do you wanna hang them?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, we might need to make up ropes, or there might be ropes on them.
I don't think
I'll have
there's.
to check. We might have some ropes left over because we didn't use all of them for the oysters.
So we might as well just hang them.
You wanna do it in South Benson? There's all those oysters on the rocks there. Off of the, where we hang
Off the dock.
fat oysters,
Yeah.
yeah. I felt like Southport, we
Give it a
were, it was like
try.
mixed, it was like mixed. It was
Some of
never
the
super
bags got them,
successful.
some of them didn't.
Yeah.
There's a lot of drills.
You wanna try it in South Benson
not?
this year?
There's oysters there.
Yeah.
We could put a couple oysters in the bags,
Yeah.
Yeah.
just to help. All right, so we'll have to do that like in the next 5 days or something, right? In case they start spawning back there.
Yeah.
Cause that water's gonna get warm.
Mhm.
All right, and then,
It's easy.
so the other place over there, Sasko Creek, as Tim mentioned while we we're there, is a really good candidate for some restoration. There's oysters living there, but they don't really have anything for their spat to stick on. It's all like funny, so if we can, there's a lot of labor involved, but I do have access to a small boat. I don't know if that would help. I don't think so, but
Talking about like a chute.
Shoot would be great.
yeah.
A wheelbarrow or something.
Concrete shoot.
Tim, do you know if Public Works might have like a construction chute or something? You know, those plastic things they put out the window into a dumpster?
They might, I mean, I could ask.
Alright,
Even 2x4s on cut plywood 2 feet and just 2x6s on the side that's steep enough there, it'll flow.
even if we only get, I mean, we put 15 buckets in the other day.
It's treacherous on those
It's a lot of
rocks,
work.
though. That rock was,
Yeah.
like,
You
if
know.
you're going, you're falling.
Snap an ankle.
Yeah, you're not gonna be-
What about a
over by
piece
the
of
what?
like 20-inch corrugated
That would work
Um,
too.
HDPE that you just
Yeah.
cut in half and it's smooth on the inside?
Yeah.
Yeah, just like corrugated
Yeah.
On
plastic.
the inside?
Yeah.
Oh, that might work.
Yeah, that would definitely work.
So let's
We
make a
probably-
sheet.
We have to break
Absolutely.
it down a little
Do
bit.
you guys have stuff at the workshop for that or?
Yeah, I'm sure we do. If not, I could get it.
Okay.
All right.
That'd be
maybe we'll give
perfect.
that a shot.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else on Oyster Bay Development?
No.
You want to talk anything about SPAC collectors? Want to put any out there?
I was thinking maybe some, I'm not going
Seems
crazy.
like
40?
we got.
30?
Yeah, we go down 20 every year.
Yeah.
80, 60,
Yeah,
40.
maybe we'll get together one night and see how many we get done.
We're like, oh boy.
We gotta do that by
Let's do 50.
the 24th.
If we do 40, we should.
I know that Joan from the Greenwich Shellfish Commission wanted to do it, she wanted to come down.
Did they get their permit?
I don't know, I never heard, I'm assuming no, because I haven't heard from her, so.
She's gotta talk to,
Did you ever talk to her?
Shannon Kelly. She'll get it done.
So, yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't know, I haven't talked to her in a while.
You know, when we were getting one of our permits, I called Tessa and asked if she could make a call to see if they could move it along a little bit, and we got it on time,
Oh.
so. But with
She only
the,
wanted to do like 10 of them.
Yeah, she's-
yeah,
So spread.
I think our permit's for 300.
Hats. Wow.
Yeah, when we did the downwellers or upwellers now, that Shannon Kelly or
Bureau?
Kelly Shannon, yeah, the Bureau helped me do that whole thing
She did.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
She said to one thing, we just went through the
on
permits.
the phone.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
That's good.
There was like things they wanted in there that were
Okay.
I didn't comprehend, but I didn't see. Have the feeling that our rope was gonna get caught in a sea turtle. All right, so that's it on Oyster Bay Development. Communications. So we know we wanna get the word out to buy some permits. We may do a pop-up if we can. And then I talked to Bill Gerber for select person. And he's interested in a bunch of photos and information on the Shellfish Commission, so he could do something possibly in his newsletter, something like that.
Mhm.
So I looked through all my photos. And the problem with my photos is there's no pictures of me, and no.
I have.
They're
tons of
not the
pictures
best
of you.
photos. I don't know if I have the great ability to take really
I
good
have,
shots.
Maybe not, John.
But, so I don't know if we
I
can
have
put like a
plenty.
file together.
yeah,
We could.
And then, or a few different files, and then a little bit of explanation about the different things that we do.
Mhm.
Like the clam clinic and
Yeah.
the clam planting and all the oyster work we do.
We have a lot of pictures between us.
We got all that.
You know, how do we get all those pictures in one
See,
place?
I mean, that's an old one, but it's got Allison in there, but I got
Yeah,
plenty, I
don't think it really matters on the date of them, right?
no.
But
I mean,
Bill's-
this is the oldest ones I have.
What he had said was, he didn't even know we did any of this stuff. He really
Most of
didn't
them
realize
don't
that
know.
there was clamming in Fairfield.
It's a good picture, you look, so.
Oh,
Take
yeah,
the
oh, yeah,
research,
not
COVID.
bad, not bad.
This is nothing.
Oh, that's the
Volunteer.
George Floyd shot.
I got a lot.
It's,
I got plenty.
Alright, you
so
got a
I'll
lot,
go
so maybe
through.
we could just
Yeah, I
get
got-
something together.
If you want, John, I could circulate a link to the commissioners for a file that will upload to the server, and I could, consolidate them in one location.
Great.
Alright, that sounds good. That'd be great, actually, thank you. Anything else on communications?
Did we make an official post when the clam clinic is? I know people have been, I gotta keep in these,
Good idea. So we're going with September 14th,
that's what we decided last time, right?
2:30 tide.
Yeah.
If that fails, we'll go with the morning, the week after, or something like that. Okay.
So our rain date
Yeah,
will
we'll try
be,
2:30.
you said the 14th or the
Yeah.
21st as a rain day?
Best, it
Yeah.
said,
We, yeah, as we said.
best option for low tide is 9/7, 9/14, or 9/8. And then, yeah, we approved 9/14 at 12:30.
Does that sound good to everyone, September
Yeah.
14th?
That's
It's
good.
like
It's
a
a Saturday.
Saturday tide.
Yeah.
What we'll have to do is maybe, post that people should start showing up a little earlier so that they can try to get a space and things like that, because it is a beach day.
Yeah,
And we'll go with it. Maybe we can sort of get on one end of the beach or get all our tents set up in a cool way, we'll have the
Yeah.
bands and all that. Chowder, 2:30 in the afternoon, maybe we
Perfect.
could do a cold option.
Ceviche.
Ceviche.
Cold Rhode Island clam chowder. Yeah, ceviche, exactly. All right. We're gonna communicate, the last thing on communications. So we're in the summer issue of the Fairfield Parks and Rec Guide.
Mhm.
I don't know when the fall issue comes out, but
Why not?
if it comes out before September 14th, we
Put
should
it
probably
in
try
there.
to get in it with the clam clinic.
Yeah, just repeat. How
So
much how much is it for the ad?
I don't think it costs anything for the ad. I think it was just the design.
Just to whoever,
Yeah.
yeah, Bruce's guy.
I got the design invoice from Bruce today for $100.
$100. So, yeah, we could do
That's pricey.
another ad.
Do I have authorization to pay that?
Yes. We approved that at another meeting, I think.
That's what I thought. Okay, thank you.
Upwellers, so we haven't done anything yet, but we gotta probably start them. You guys anyone around this weekend?
Yeah,
Saturday, I believe so, yes.
You wanna try to get some things going?
Yeah,
gonna have to.
fire it up,
So I bought a check valve, so we can redo our check valve.
come up with a better intake system.
Try to come up with a better intake system if we can,
Just mesh it redundantly.
yeah,
That's all we can do.
and then I bought a rebuild kit for the pump. So the pump seized a few times last year, it could have been from no water. But
Yeah,
from
ran
what I
dry a
understand
couple
is
of
when
times.
they run with no water, they get real hot and it
Sure.
kills the seal. So I got a new seal. So maybe while people are working on the hose or
Yeah.
whatever, I could rebuild the pump.
I also have new knobs for
Okay,
so we can access the basket, we just have to cut out that.
We gotta get that. We're in the same predicament as last year.
Yeah, not an easy
We're
thing
gonna
to
have
get.
to force that bottom, the wing nuts on top. You have to get it out of the housing to get the new one in, cause it rusted there.
Did
It's
you drill
just,
it out or
oh, we
something maybe?
think the thing is stuck in there, you're
it's
saying?
stuck in there. You can't pry it out.
So they have the housing online, it was $250, so I
Yeah.
didn't buy it.
Let
we
me
could try
maybe with a vice grip and a metal blade on a sawzall. It was,
Alright,
I'll try
we'll
that.
figure it out.
We'll get that off.
Worst case scenario, you have to.
Put the
buy
pump
another
up where we can see it
Yeah.
and when I'm doing that, think I gotta take the housing off anyway, so
I think so.
that'll
Yeah,
make
we
it
did it
easier to
we did it
maneuver.
last year to clean it off, it's not that kind, it's 4 bolts, it's very easy.
Alright, so we'll start getting that together and get it going. I think that, we got a lot of oysters, we do have some small ones. Maybe we'll run half the system with our oysters we raised and half the system, we'll try to get some of the remote set from, the oyster hatchery.
Gotcha.
Alright, we'll go to Shellfish Fund balance, reports from the Conservation Department. Our Shellfish Fund balance is $28,560 as of May 31st. Permits sold, 227. Closure period, as Cindy reported. The 2023-2024 Shellfish Commission budget status is the same as always, right, Tim?
That's correct.
Well, business discussion and plan for the clam clinic, so we sort of discussed it a little bit. Sean wants to upgrade the band, it might not be a bad idea, depends, they have to come down to our price level though, really well.
Yes.
I don't wanna shoot a ton of money
It's a
out
lot of
on
money for a
Find
band.
3 or
free.
4 hours of music.
Blackluster Brother would do it free.
They would probably do it for us.
For free. They told us they would.
Some money, yeah, but yeah.
Free.
Listen, there's gonna be a lot of people at the beach, we should probably buy them.
Yeah. Ask them.
Ask them.
No, this could be really hot.
They're from Fairfield.
Alright.
Or you.
Who are they?
Yeah, what about your band?
So what kind of
How much would
I'm
you?
in a few bands, so I'm in the girls band,
Oh, we like them.
I don't know if we would do that. We're gonna be at the gazebo on the 12th. I can ask them. I'll ask.
Like you'll be, yeah, okay, I'll try.
September 14th
Yeah,
in the
Saturday.
afternoon.
on the
Where's the
beach.
power? Do they have power?
Generator?
Generator.
Generator. or
Generator.
Plug it into someone's car if they have an outlet.
Okay.
I have a generator, I want an inverter.
I have a generator, it's just louder.
Mine is quiet.
My truck has a plug in it.
You get
Yeah,
the,
they work
you
somewhat.
get the
Very
box for your
quiet.
solar generator?
Wanna talk about it, Tim?
Okay.
Sorry,
Sorry, subject.
So there's, the only power there is probably down, maybe at the lifeguard shack. I don't even know if they have power, but they're usually at the other end, so. And then we got a lot of time.
Yeah.
We know how to do this.
It's kind of already reached the repeat, you know.
All right, new business, updating our Shellfish MOU. So when they changed our rain trigger, they realized that our MOU is not up to date. Last done in 2016, so we have to update it. It's mainly changing some contacts, a little bit of other information. But Tim Bishop, did you want to talk about on the MOU, the notification of a closure for the recreational bed?
Yeah, I haven't gone through it yet. I emailed Emily today when she asked me for the May rain gauge data. Told her we were gonna talk about it tonight on the agenda, but I wanted to let her know that I hadn't forgotten. I'm gonna get to that in the next day or two. But yeah, I think part of my at least operationally from the department is the concern is, we get now an inch and a half of rain after hours or on a weekend, come Monday morning. The protocol is a bit confusing as far as, should I be looking at my gauge and my data, reporting to them? Are they gonna look first and report it to me and say close? It's almost like the scarecrow point in both directions. So I want to make sure, that at least on my end, that part is cleared up or straightened out because, when things happen on a weekend, there's, unless it's John running out to close it, but that's only kind of half the battle. So that's
fair.
my biggest concern, I think, as far as
And,
the reporting after hours.
yeah, so with
And
the
they're
phone and the
same code as
recording,
the state,
you
so
can't really
I-
change that, right?
Sorry?
With the recording and the email, it can't really change. It has to go out on Monday. But the
Yeah,
sign,
and the email is defunct, so that changed when we got the new website, so that doesn't even
right,
Gotcha.
really, that's another change as it is, but yeah, it's the recording and the sign, basically.
so how do you wanna do the sign? Do you wanna have conservation handle it during business hours and the Shellfish Commission handles it after hours on the weekends?
Yeah, I mean, I think that would be fine.
Sense.
That would, I think that's fine. My staff could do it. We're the ones driving around town, so I don't think
Alright.
that's a problem. That gets you off the hook of us having to notify you and, or a commissioner.
And it seems like when it rains a lot on a Friday night or a Saturday. Especially this year, it's like almost all weekends when it was.
We're supposed to get a lot tomorrow, right?
Yeah,
then-
Friday night I heard.
And then if the Shellfish Commission flips a sign after hours on the weekend, we're to send an email to Tim Bishop, Tom Course, and Joanne Mora. That would be correct?
Yeah,
Alright,
yeah, that's exactly right, so is somebody come Friday at 4:30, is somebody on the commission watching the rain gauge? Or am I supposed to, and then let you guys know, or you know what I mean? There's kind of a
I have the
disconnect.
app, so I can see it.
yeah, I
Okay.
see the gauge too.
So I usually check that pretty frequently when it rains like
Yeah.
that, so
Okay, all right.
I can definitely monitor it.
I could kind of adjust the language in the draft, like when I redline it. How do you want that handled? Do you want me, once I'm done with my red lines, should I circulate that draft to the commission for a glance
Yeah.
before going to
Yeah, because
Emily?
I think the MOU is actually supposed to be done or approved by the commission, so yeah, we'd have to look at it and then say, okay.
It's not our overall, it's just basically updating and.
It's not the shellfish management plan, it's just
Oh,
our,
gotcha, all right,
it's mostly with the rain and closures and
Okay.
things like that.
got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would have printed it out, but it was 19 pages and
You don't wanna go through that much ink.
A lot of trees.
you got that right.
Ink's expensive.
All right, anything else on the MOU? So you'll do that and you'll send it out to us?
Yeah, I'll circulate it.
All right, great, thank you.
We're 30 on Friday.
All right, next one, I got discussion on working with Core. Really, all I wanna talk about is to just get like, not an accounting, but you know how Noah sends us an email and they say we're gonna be here
Mhm.
and they give a little update of what they're doing?
Yeah.
Just like that, once a month,
Okay.
maybe like an update of what you guys have done, what you're planning on doing, just so that we have it, you know, so everyone knows, cause I think, you know, some of the people on the commission don't even know what.
Well, right now, it's just kinda going to the conservation department and washing buckets. I mean, we did the pickups on Wednesday. I mean, we use the core truck to do it because we're out, so we don't have to do it on the weekends. We dropped the shell off at Fairfield, we wash buckets. We're actually really not really washing much at the conservation department anymore. Cause we're so busy.
added a
We can't get
couple
there by 3:30.
Right,
So
so that's all,
that's
really-
really,
yeah, you keep an accounting of the shell anyway.
Yes.
I have
Yeah.
a whole separate
Yeah, I
one
know
for
that.
Fairfield, so that's
No,
all.
what about on like the restoration side? Are you doing anything as Core then?
But not, I mean, Fairfield, it would be through the.
It's just the shellfish commission?
Yeah, so when we did the restoration projects, that was the bureau, so we loaded all the shells to the bureau.
No, no, not that.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Other than that,
Just what's in
we
Fairfield.
did the one dump. Other than that, it's just collecting for the restaurants. We could have been like added Martell.
Right.
We could have said.
Yeah, we've added
a month
some to-
ago, we would have put that down.
Fairfield, if it's in Fairfield, it stays in Fairfield, so
Yeah.
I added Martell again, we're doing the Country Club of Fairfield now. We've got South Bay, we've got Bryac, which is in Bridgeport, but that still goes to Fairfield, because that was originally with Fairfield. And then,
Yardar.
yeah, Nordic Fish,
All right, good.
so. And there's a decent pile back there.
It's good oyster.
Yeah.
It's more
And
oyster
then we
than
dumped
get.
a load of clamshell,
Yeah, from that, and then
5,000 pounds of clamshell back there, so we have 5,000 pounds of clamshell, and I have to look at the total.
there is,
So that shell though, is that fresh or it has to age?
It's curing.
that'll
So
that'll
that
have to
won't go out
cure
this year?
No, that's for next year,
next year.
so.
That's-
The cured bay will be filled once it's empty again with what's curing right now.
All right. Anything else on
No.
that right now?
Mm-mm.
Okay. We'll move on to informational.
Well, like buckets, our Fairfield buckets are jacked. I mean, like, they've lived their life. We're gonna have to get some buckets.
Yeah, I have to,
and labels.
we still have buckets in there, I just gotta,
Oh.
I gotta get labeled, Fairfield Commission labels.
Yeah, you mentioned that the last meeting.
Yeah, I gotta get new labels, I just gotta go to
Do we have to
Granville.
approve money for that? Or did we already?
I mean, it's probably gonna be under $100 or about $100. I
I don't know.
don't know if it comes out of a.
Yeah. Oh, that could come out of that.
I don't think we approved it for the last time, I
I don't
think.
think we
it was just
did.
Cause it was, let me just, I couldn't even tell you how much it is, hold on.
No, we didn't approve anything last time.
No, when I purchased them in the
Oh.
past, I mean, we talked
Yeah,
about doing
I think
them,
we
but I
had
don't.
put, we had approved a lot of money for the whole Downweller and SPAC collection.
We went, no,
Go on that.
but it's like, the handles broke, now the rope handles that replace the original handles are breaking.
You know,
Yeah,
but we should,
Just can't do it.
we could put that right in. We should approve some money for oyster bed development just with, cause I just bought 2 parts from the pump. We're
Yeah.
gonna have to buy some PVC.
Yeah.
You know, there's a bunch of things we would have to get.
You wanna just do
Yeah,
that
mesh.
500,000?
1,000, I say. Cindy, you wanna make a motion
Specific,
to approve $1,000 for oyster bed redevelopment projects?
okay,
Downweller work.
make a motion to approve $1,000 for oyster bed development.
Alright, I'll second the motion. I can second that.
Yeah.
All in favor?
Aye.
So that'll be enough to get everything we need.
Yeah,
And then
it's
some.
a lot of PVC. I was almost thinking, I got these new racks and we can try them. And I was thinking if we made a piece of metal or stainless steel that draped right over the side of the box, we could sort of grab them and lift the whole stack.
Yeah, I
out
got
on
you.
top,
Yeah, instead of,
Possibly,
or even just get it so you don't
yes,
lean in,
right,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, I see the ratchet straps on there too. I didn't even see those before. but they're
Oh,
lots of ratchet
that,
too.
Justin wanted us to put those on there because he was worried if it got windy during the winter that they would fly off, so I just put them out at the end of the season.
All right, on informational, there was an email that went out by Tessa, did everyone see it? By any chance about shoreline restoration?
Is that the?
Tim Bishop, you sent it, I think, right? Did you
Yes.
forward it?
Yep. They encouraged conservation, shellfish commissions to, if anyone wanted to attend. One of them's in person, I think the other one's virtual.
Public outreach, is that it?
Yeah, did it happen already?
Kind of soil.
Was it
and water
yesterday?
So seen it, 2 in-person public outreach meetings. To establish.
Land and Soil Water Conservation District, June 17th, June 25th.
10 shellfish commissions, conservation, and local commission.
We did actually, we went to the Vibrio messaging that she was at, we went up there. Basically best practices, they're talking maybe when you buy a permit, you would hand out, hey, get them cold. Whatever, ice them proper, just they're developing what they want people to say for the public outreach. They're
Yeah, it was like
coming
Oh,
an action committee and a,
Oh, this is for the Vibrio one?
Yeah,
it's
just
Gene.
messaging.
No,
Is
this
it
is a
Gene?
different, this was something
This is-
different, wasn't it, Tim Bishop?
is it the one on the 17th and the?
No, that one just came out,
It's definitely
This was from May 30th.
with your local soil and water conservation districts.
maybe I had it all
Federal
wrong.
funding local communities to improve water
I
quality.
might be mixing it up. I know there's one next Tuesday, Long Island Sound Watershed Operations Outreach Meeting.
Is that in Milford?
Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking
Library.
of.
What is
Yeah.
Instead of
17th?
planning effort, yeah.
At 1 to 3 p.m. The Milford Library. Does that sound familiar?
Yes.
Okay.
Are you going to that, Tim?
I was gonna do the one on Zoom from 6 to 8 p.m. on the 18th.
Oh, yeah, I see that one. Register for
That's
this
under,
virtual one.
yeah.
Does anyone wanna go to that?
Yeah,
I'll
why
do
not?
anything.
I could do, what's the 17th, what day is that? Is that it's a Monday? From what time?
1 to 3.
Yeah, we could swing that.
It's this Monday,
There's options.
yeah, I don't need
We'll
to
be
go,
coming back
as long
anyway.
as someone goes.
We can go.
Alright, if you can get there,
Yeah.
We should be able to get
Try to
that
go.
back
I'll
down.
put that in the calendar right now.
alright, other information, I talked to John Dilly from over Wetland Committee, and there's a little confusion at the event they had when Noah was there, and I ended up talking to him, and what came out of it was that they wanna come to our meeting and present to us. So I asked them, I gave them some dates, and I'm gonna put them on the agenda for next meeting.
Sure.
And so John Dilly and Samantha are gonna come and present and see what we can collaborate on or how we can work together. So that'll be on the agenda next month.
Good.
Any more informational or other? Did everyone get that email I sent out today?
Yeah,
I haven't looked at it yet, but I saw it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I sent it to Emily Marquis, and she said they're having a big problem out there this year.
Where was it?
Washington and Oregon.
Really?
So it says don't eat any oysters from Washington and Oregon. Paralytic
Yeah.
shellfish disease or something like that.
It's good for Connecticut oysters.
Tim Bishop, you got anything else?
I don't have anything.
All right.
Thank you.
Let's wrap it up. Who wants to make a motion to adjourn the meeting?
I'll make a motion to adjourn the meeting of June 12th, 2024. I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Meeting is over.